Just in case you thought the Netflix film Cuties and the gross sexualization of 11-year-old girls that leftists are defending was an isolated instance of disgusting leftists trying to dunk on conservatives for being against pedophilia, well, I regret to inform you the radical left is developing a pattern of normalizing the sexualization of children. The Democratic governor of California, Gavin Newsom, signed into law a bill that removes mandatory sex offender registration for adults who have anal or oral sex with a minor as young as 14 years old. Yes, you heard that correctly. It's California Senate Bill 145. You can read it for yourself. Under this new California state law, if you are a 24-year-old man and you engage in anal sex with a 14-year-old boy, which, by the way, is against the law, it's illegal, now, thanks to California Democrats, the adult predator does not automatically have to register as a sex offender. It is now just up to the discretion of a judge. If the adult predator is within 10 years of age of the minor, according to the new law, even though the sex act is still illegal, the predator will now face less legal penalty for his crime. The author of this bill, California State Senator Scott Wiener, claims that this bill protects LGBTQ youth. And I gotta say, I don't get this excuse unless he's trying to paint LGBTQ adults as child sex predators. 14-year-olds do not have the capacity to consent to sexual acts with an adult, even if the child says they are willing. 14-year-olds are children. If a 24-year-old man is trying to have anal or oral sex with a 14-year-old child, that 24-year-old adult is a predator, and he should be forced to register as one in order to protect other children. Why would Governor Gavin Newsom sign this bill into law? It puts children at risk. Moreover, it puts young LGBTQ boys at risk. The excuse from leftists is that if a 19-year-old male has vaginal intercourse with a 16-year-old female, he doesn't automatically have to register as a sex offender. It's up to the discretion of the judge. The problem with that argument is that current state law does not just impact high school relationships between a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old. Current state law puts little girls in danger too, because if a 24-year-old man has vaginal intercourse with a 14-year-old girl, under current state law, the adult does not have to register automatically as a sex offender. It's up to the discretion of the judge. Senator Wiener and his allies claim that distinction in the law that differentiates vaginal intercourse from anal or oral sex targets the LGBTQ community. But here's the thing, this is not rocket science. The solution to this disparity shouldn't be, let's make it easier for predators to engage in other sex acts and avoid sex offender registry status. The solution is to make it mandatory if a 24-year-old man has vaginal intercourse with a 14-year-old child, which is a crime, then make it mandatory for him to register as a sex offender. If we can't protect our children from sexual predators in this country, what are we even doing? Tell your elected representatives to stop caving to phony leftist propaganda about this law. The safety of our young girls and boys depends on it.